Tonight we going down to Golden Gopher football practice.
Got me a Gophers shirt, baby.
Yeah. I tell you what, PJ Fleck's gone.
Beast mode.
He's a nice coach.
And you got scabs on your knees.
Hey, PJ Fleck's wife, Heather Fleck, follows me on Twitter. Does she follow you on Twitter?
No, and thank God.
You're in the One Hunnit Podcast. Let's keep it 100 now.
Yo, what's up? This is Greg Jennings, and you're listening to the One Hunnit Podcast.
Hey, this is Lindsay Whalen, and you're listening to the One Hunnit Podcast.
Well, we might as well start right there. Lindsay Whalen comes on our show, comes back the next night, hits a game-winning shot with under a minute to play against the New York Stinky Liberty, and then she breaks her damn hand.
That's not our fault, man.
No, we get credit for the game winner, but that sucks, man. Lynx 0-1 without Lindsay Whalen.
So, let me see. Twins pitching staff gets beast mode of the week, and it's downhill from there.
Did we give them? Yeah, it was Irvin and Barrios were rolling early in the season.
Jake Gensel, after the 12th goal, he scored one.
Yeah.
For the remainder of the series.
Right, but we had him on after, so that don't
Kenley
really count.
Jensen didn't walk anybody.
Yeah. Then he blew a save.
Then he blew a save and walked the guy.
Yeah.
Who else?
There's something happening here, man, like a Madden curse.
Yeah.
It's the One Hunnit curse. Hey, you got some breaking news for us today with the old podcast logo?
Man, we got a new logo.
We got a new logo.
Today. It's bad, too. It's so sick.
Who's your guy up in Grand Forks?
Shout out
Grand
to my
Fizzle?
guy, EJ. Yeah, man, he's legit. We got guys that are just talented all around us.
Yeah, you do know a lot of people. I'm pretty sure that you're like one of those popular jock sniffers. You will go anywhere you can, whether it's inside or outside that jock, to make friends with popular or talented people. That's why you're in here with me right now.
Well, I was going to ask the obvious question. How did I meet you then? Because you neither have talent nor are you an athlete.
Oh, my gosh.
I mean, you're just a guy. Actually, you were an intern when I met you.
I want you to call this number.
773-899-6071.
What up, Jimmy?
And I want you to ask for help immediately, okay?
Listen.
Jimmy's got cornrows now.
You were an intern when I met you.
I was never an intern.
You were.
No. I went straight. Hey, hang on here. I got to do this right off the bat. All right?
What happened?
Story mode.
Man, let's get it. What's happening?
Tell you what, how I got into radio? You want to know how I got into radio? Well, here's how I got into radio. 2004, Southwest Minnesota State University, Marshall, Minnesota. Home of the Buffalo Ridge, just north of there, actually.
God, this is
That's why they got all
story.
them wind turbines down there blowing in and out, in and out. It's just like Grand Forks, just like Fargo. It's just in Southwest Minnesota. It's all the same
Never
down
been
there.
to Grand Forks then.
No, it's all the same. I'm telling you, you've never been to Marshall. But I got a job in college because I walked across the street to the radio station. They were hiring one part-time person, and I'm a radio TV major. And only two people from the radio department who were notified about this job opening showed up. It was me and a gal in a wheelchair. They picked me. And I know this sounds bad, but I know they picked me because she was in a wheelchair.
Put some respect on my name.
Honestly, if she wasn't in a wheelchair, they would have picked her. But that's the kind of thinking that was going on at that place at the time.
Did you roll up in there and go?
I know more than you.
She rolled up in there. I didn't.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Touche.
Yeah, no, honestly, I feel really bad about that. But that's true. I'm telling you right now. That's how I got a job in radio.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
That's not cool, man. Stop doing that.
Yeah. Listen. Never tell that story again. Ever, dude. Debate mode.
Dude, that was a good story. That's true. I swear to God, that's true.
I believe you.
I'll tell you my priest story sometime.
I believe you.
You want to hear my priest
Had
story?
to beat out literally nobody to get where you are. You are the guy who ran unchallenged and was elected.
Yeah. I had the fastest 40 time because nobody
You
else
were the
ran.
only guy on the ballot.
Dude, that's a true story. I feel really bad about telling that, but that's real. That's real. What do you want me to do about it?
You know what? I like it.
She was more qualified than
listen.
me. She was.
Listen, I like it. You want to know why?
I keep it 100.
Because this is the One Hunnit Podcast, baby, and you keep it 100.
That's all I'm trying to do.
Logo hint.
Yeah, baby. Keep it 100.
Yes,
that
baby.
new logo. We got T-shirts coming soon.
We do. What we got? Debate mode.
NFC East. Who do you got in the NFC East this year?
So
far, your division picks.
Yeah.
You got the Lions in the North and the Falcons in the South.
Right, and come on. We had to be contrarian a little bit. Let's be real.
Yeah.
You're going to take the Vikings.
Yeah.
And I was going to take the Falcons.
Sure.
So this is when it really begins where we got to give a little bit of
extra thought.
Yeah, credibility to what we're saying. But NFC East, man, the fancy pick, the chalk pick is the Dallas Cowboys.
Yep.
But I'm going a little different direction, man. I'm going to go like my boy Greg Jennings did on what was he on Undisputed the other day?
Sure, yeah.
I'm going to go with the Giants.
Okay, I think that's fine.
Simply because I think their defense is the best defense, maybe in the NFC. Obviously, the Vikings have a case for that.
Yeah.
Falcons will be in the top 5 in the NFC.
Seattle
in the
will be
NFC,
good again. Yep.
Seattle will be there. But I think the Giants defense is going to keep them in it. And listen, I think Dak comes back to earth a little bit.
He has to.
That's not what he did in college. That's not who he is.
Right.
He was you could have had a very good season behind that offensive line.
Yeah.
They didn't wash his jersey until week 12. No, I'm saying
I wasn't listening. That's why it was a delayed laugh.
Zeke's got this whole investigation thing going on.
He's going to be suspended. Chris Carter says within 48 hours he'll be suspended.
Might be a little bit of a distraction.
Yeah, probably a game or two, but whatever.
And Zeke comes back too. Listen, Zeke comes back to earth too.
Well, the O-line has to come back.
When Dak comes back, Zeke comes back.
One guy gets hurt on that O-line, and it's a different story.
Absolutely.
So
I got the New York Giants, the New York Football Giants.
Well, and I'm actually going to agree with you. There's not much debate here.
Right.
I think Eli is fantastic. Like I said last week, Odell Beckham Jr. is the best receiver in the NFL.
This doesn't work for debate mode.
Nah, it doesn't. No. But I don't like the Cowboys. I think they're riding a little bit too high.
How about we debate the pundits as the One Hunnit Podcast?
Well, we can challenge them because the Cowboys are chalk and everybody's rolling with them.
Right.
But the Giants' defense is legit. They've got a better running game this year and a whole lot more.
You know who I think is going to have a big year? Who factors into my choice right there?
No juice.
Who?
Brandon Marshall.
Yeah, man. Sterling Shepard's hurt, and it's not bad, but it's like, okay, we've been rolling with Odell Beckham Jr. and Sterling Shepard for 1 year, and the year before that it was Odell Beckham Jr. and a bunch of people you can't even remember, and Victor Cruz without an ACL or without an Achilles, whatever the injury was.
Yeah.
Okay? So now you give Odell or B. Marshall some time, and Eli Manning is suddenly a freaking fantasy football god.
Don't forget about Evan Ingram.
Oh, yeah, the new tight end.
Yeah.
He's
a big boy.
Plus, they upgraded the running back situation.
They did.
That team is potentially very, very real.
Yeah.
And I've seen some people say we could have a battle of teams, the two teams most likely to challenge an undefeated regular season. Obviously, everyone goes the Patriots, but the Giants were the other one.
The Giants very well.
I don't think that'll happen, obviously. But
the Giants have a legitimate shot to be in Minneapolis in February.
I hope not.
God, I hope not.
I freaking hate Eli Manning.
That
smug son of a bitch just looks like an idiot.
He looks goofy.
Yeah, he's a dumbass.
One thing's for sure. The Vikings will be in Minneapolis in February.
Yeah, either at home or in the Super Bowl. You're a jerk.
Cause I'm in beast mode, beast mode. Give me those beats, I eat those. All day I don't sleep, look, I don't even know what I got sheets for.
Beast mode.
I'll take that, don't need those.
So I did that.
I don't even know what I got.
I'm just about that action, boss.
Let me give you this. Beast Mode of the Week. The last 2 weeks, it's been a baseball player. Jose Altuve won them both for us. He actually had 3 games without a hit in the last week. So Jose Altuve's streak is dead.
Did we jinx him, too?
We jinxed him. He still had 2 games with 3 hits, though, so the dude's he's
listen, come on.
He's an animal.
He was beast mode of the week and then got better so he could win it again.
Exactly. The guy who's doing this.
I've been rocking this beast mode thing kind of hard.
Yeah, it's Mike Trout. Dude, have you seen the numbers on Mike Trout? He missed 39 freaking games, and he's come back in the last 21, just like where he left off. Thumb injury or not, he tore ligaments in his thumb, I think. He missed 39 games, and the dude's come back in 21 games since. Not only collected his 1,000th hit, has 191 career home runs, but he's hitting .346, and he's slashing for an OPS of over 1,100. That's freaking historic if he were to play a full season. Some people are saying forget about it, man. Aaron Judge is coming back to earth. Altuve is Altuve. Mike Trout might make a late case for MVP even though he missed 39 games. He's 26 years old and 1 day.
He's one of those guys, and I mentioned to you, I said, we keep having baseball players on. It's baseball season.
That's all there is.
But Mike Trout literally could be the beast mode of the week every week. He's one of those guys. Yeah. So we have to wait for him to do something historic.
Well, it is historic.
You know what I mean?
Right.
What he's doing, listen, I saw an article that said it's not the fastest, but he's okay with that because it's still historic.
Well, I was doing some research the other day trying to figure out how many active players have a legit shot to get to 500 home runs because there's just not many out there, right? Well, Mike Trout's 26 years old, and he's already nearing 200 home runs. The guy's going to hit 500 homers and probably hit 330 for his career.
But listen to this.
That's Willie Mays-like.
So he's 26, but he's seasonally 25.
Yeah.
and guys to get to where he is by 25, yeah, they go like this. Ty Cobb.
Yeah, not many.
Yeah, Mel Ott.
Oh, I heard of
him.
Yeah.
Al Kaline.
He's all right.
Yeah. Alex Rodriguez.
I like him. He's all about that juice.
What about Robin Yount, Hank Aaron, those guys?
Robin Yount?
Yeah, man.
Brewers.
Jimmy Fox.
Tell you what, Mike Trout, you know what you are?
What is he?
I'll tell you what you are. Mike Trout!
He's a beast! He's a beast! He's a beast! A beast! Beast!
Congrats to Mike Trout. You are the beast mode. But as you know, my man, for every beast, we gotta have a least. And I wanted to surprise you with this one this week because I don't think you've seen this story.
Real quick.
Okay?
0.21% of all baseball players have done what Mike Trout did.
That's
0.21.
So he's in the 99.8 percentile.
Yeah, that's terrible
my
math.
My God.
Yeah, but yeah.
What's wrong with my math?
99.79.
Well, hey, I rounded up, jerk.
Yeah, what do you got, man?
The least mode of the week.
You wouldn't tell me.
It's going to be the Miami Dolphins, and here's why. Not because they went out and got smoking gun Jake Cutler.
Well, they deserve it for that.
That fat little booty of
his.
He's
awful.
I've seen his butt on Twitter and Instagram, by the way. It's all right. It's shaved, clearly. That men have hair on their asses. Jay Cutler's ass was hairless.
Do you?
He shaved it.
Listen,
I guarantee it.
Can you give me like a turn signal before you head to the left like that?
Just saying.
I want to take my headphones off.
I'm just saying.
Please don't.
Jay Cutler, but his hairless ass and him in Miami, that has nothing to do with lease mode. The problem is that I love it. Like this song. Him in his purple suit.
Yeah, man.
Willy Wonka. But
you think you'd fit?
Let me say what
suit?
I want to say. I wouldn't fit in his suit. No.
All right, let's go.
No, maybe the Oompa Loompa suit. But Miami, I don't think anybody's really seen this because it only came from one source, a guy named Chris Bish from Sirius XM NFL Radio. Those guys are locked in. He said that if Cutler did not go to the Dolphins, Miami was prepared to call Christian Ponder before they would have even tried to reach out to Colin Kaepernick. F you, NFL, for blacklisting Kaepernick because he kneels during the anthem. Oh, my God. This thing's got to stop.
He's awful.
Kaepernick's not awful.
He's terrible.
He played in Crip Kelly's offense, and he sucks. That's an unsustainable offense in the NFL, and he had 16 touchdowns, 4 picks, and nearly 500 rushing yards.
If you're a general manager and you got Jay Cutler and Colin Kaepernick, who you signing?
I'm signing Kaepernick.
He can only play in one offense.
That's not true.
He can't drop
now,
back.
Now, Cutler makes
and
sense. I get
roll
it.
the ball.
He's connected to Adam Gase. But the fact that you would call Christian Ponder before you would call Colin Kaepernick is insane.
Well, that's
what I'm saying.
That's awful.
That's least mode because Christian Ponder is arguably the worst first-round pick in NFL history.
So normally you go to call Christian Ponder or anybody like that, and I would go, from what year?
Yeah, right.
Because they were good at some point.
What, Ponder? No.
Listen. You can't find a year that you would sign Christian Ponder from.
You can find a year and be like, all right, okay, serviceable when your running back goes for over 2,000 yards.
You can't even go back to college and sign Christian Ponder. No. He was awful there.
Dude, that's the problem I had with Rick Spielman, Vikings GM for a long time. It's that I would always get really nervous when he would talk before the draft about how he attended a game in person and that player really impressed him. because that's what happened. The only reason the Vikings drafted Ponder was because Spielman was at the Florida State-North Carolina game where Ponder threw for like 450 yards.
And then
he had a great game.
Drafted him on that alone.
I swear to God, that's why.
He must have skipped the game where he got benched.
And you know what? He probably had one too many gin and tonics and looked a little better than it was.
Breaking news here?
He had them beer goggles on.
You breaking news
I'm just
here?
saying, hey, he brought that girl home and he didn't want that memory in his mind after that next day. But guess what? He brought her home. You live with that STD.
Where we going today, man?
We going to Gopher practice.
Man, I'm excited.
We got to get in the Lyft or the Uber, one of the two.
One of them.
Head on down to Gopher practice.
Yeah, man.
We going to talk to Shannon Brooks.
We going to talk to a DSGB.
Yeah, he's a down south Georgia boy. Although he's from the northern part of the state, which helps him out a little. Closer you get to that Mason-Dixon line.
It don't matter.
He's closer to Chattanooga than he is Mason or Macon or whatever it's called down there.
I'm going to ask him how many red lights he's got in Jasper, because I know the answer.
Yeah, well, me and him got a lot in common then, because we got none in Grove City.
We got one in Mount Vernon. Yeah. So listen, and I'm also going to tell him we talked to our other friend, Byron Buxton, who's from small town Georgia.
Yeah, it's 4 hours away. He probably doesn't even know where Baxley, Georgia is.
Listen, but I'm going to ask him, I'm going to tell him when Byron and I sit down and eat 10 pounds of boiled peanuts, does he want to join us?
It's boiled peanuts. Can you say the whole word?
It's boiled.
Boiled. It sounds like you said bull.
What do you put?
Like you going
what do you put in your car?
Boiled peanut riding?
What do you put in your car? Not gas. Not gas, but
oil.
No, you put oil.
No.
Oil.
No.
Oil.
No.
Yeah.
It's Ole Miss, not Oil Miss. What's wrong with you?
It's oil. It's full oil bull.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You've been pressing those lips together too long, me boy. You can't make out any sounds anymore.
Oh,
all right, man. We're gonna come back and finish the podcast after we talk to Shannon Brooks at Gopher football practice.
Yes, sir.
PJ Fleck and his wife Heather, who follows me on Twitter. Thanks, Heather. It's all good. Let's go talk to him.
Does she follow the podcast?
No, but we can ask her to.
Yeah, we will.
All right.
All right, boss.
All right, back here on the One Hunnit Podcast, GoMN.com Sports. Joe, Remy, and we've got a special guest today out here at Gopher football practice, is junior running back Shannon Brooks. What's up, man? How you doing? That was crazy.
Elite. It was crazy. You know, we out here working every day, getting better. You know, it's elite feeling.
I'm from Georgia, first of all.
Okay.
So so you know, I always bring the Georgia flavor to the podcast. But first thing I want to tell you, man, is appreciate you not going to Tech, man. Yeah, you had a Tech offer, right?
Right.
Yeah. So you grew up a Georgia fan or a Tech fan?
I grew up, honestly, Oregon. I was an Oregon fan.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was a big uniform guy.
Yeah, it's the millennials, man. Yeah, that's good. Well, I just want to tell you, appreciate you not going to Tech, man.
No problem.
Hey, before we get into like what Fleck Mania is like out here at Gopher practice and all that, the running back game, the Big Ten.
Right.
I have sources that tell me you guys have a third helmet this year. Do you know anything about a third helmet and what it might look like?
Yeah, definitely. As a group, collectively, like, we're elite. All of us, you know, we put in a lot of work. We watch a lot of film. So any of those guys can step in. If me and Rod's not in, like Kobe, for instance, he's shown a lot of progress since last year. So he can step in and take over, and we all have confidence in any back that gets on the field because they put in so much time and work.
Right, three-headed monster in the backfield, helmet-wise that way. But what about actual helmets you guys are wearing? You got the maroon ones, the gold ones. Is there another one coming this year? Our sources tell us there are.
We might have a white one coming in.
White, okay.
Yeah.
Dude, have you guys had one of those before?
No, I don't think we have one.
Okay, see, that's tight. I like that.
Yeah.
So you took one visit, and that was to Minnesota, right? You didn't take any more visits?
I had one at Georgia Tech and one here.
Okay, so when you got here, and then you kind of shut it down after you got here, right?
Right.
I mean, what was it about this place? Obviously, it was a different staff, but what was it about Minnesota that made you just want to shut it down?
Honestly, it was, I would say, first, the people and just the environment. Like, I grew up in Austell, probably like 30 minutes from Atlanta, really wasn't in the city. But coming here and being in the center of, like, everything, basically, that caught my attention. And the coaches at the time, and then the people and the players that around me, you know, it felt like home. So.
How do you like these winters?
I don't like the winters, you know. You from Georgia?
Yeah,
I don't like the cold.
So I was going to tell you. So you grew up on Austell, you said,
right.
but you went to Jasper, right? Pickens County,
right?
Dragons,
right?
All right. So be honest. Now I'm from Mount Vernon, Vidalia, that area.
Okay.
How many red lights did you grow up with?
Red lights.
How many stoplights did you have in your town?
Not too many. Not too many.
Me too. I'm a country boy, man. I'm from rural Minnesota. We had no stoplights.
Yeah.
600 people.
When I moved to Pickens, it was really nothing out there.
So you a country boy at heart, or you like a city boy?
I don't really know.
No.
I don't really know.
Yeah. Okay. Let me ask you this, top of the head. That horrible song by Luke Bryan, "Body Like a Back Road." Do you know that one?
I don't know nothing about that.
Thank you.
I don't know nothing about that.
Good, because if you were a country boy, you're not country boy. You don't know that song. Good, because it's a terrible song. Everyone's playing that thing right now. All right, so what's Fleck Mania like? I mean, we came out to practice today. It is high tempo. You guys are going crazy all the time. The music is blasting. Fleck's got a mic on, screaming at you guys. He's controlled chaos. What's it like?
You know, it's definitely different. Definitely different. It's a different energy he brings to the team. You know, out there running drills with us, trying to punch the ball out, stuff like that. You know, it's good. It's good to do that as a head coach though, because you know it gives the players and gives the team more energy throughout the practice. So he does an elite job of staying after us and staying on our head. If he see anybody make a big play, he can be standing on this side of the field and see you not chinning the ball, he's gonna yell from this side of the field and let you know. He's always on you. Honestly, he's always got eyes on you, so that's good for us.
Do you ever hear him yell and then look around trying to find him where he's at on the field?
Yeah, sometimes he will do that. You know, he got eyes everywhere. Sometimes I feel like he's Jesus because, he'll be over there, you do something, bring the ball down a little bit, and he'll yell your name out, so yeah.
What is it about this offense? Obviously a lot more RPO. What is it about this offense specifically that you're looking forward to?
Really just the different running schemes. We're still a zone team, pass the ball a good bit too, but just the different schemes, the different blocking schemes gives us different opportunities as running backs to hit different holes in different areas. So that's really what I'm most excited about. And
Shannon Brooks, man, you've been really effective as a receiver out of the backfield. Do you think they're going to use you like that more this year?
We have little, basic routes out the backfield right now. We haven't really put in anything special, but that'd be interesting if the coaches, use me or Ronnie or anybody else out of the backfield. That'd be pretty cool.
I saw PJ Fleck was on a USA Today web streaming podcast video today, and USA Today predicted you guys would go 4-8 this year and 2-7 in the Big Ten. And PJ's like, I don't care about that. Does he ever use that kind of stuff as bulletin board material to motivate you guys?
That's the thing. That's the thing that he taught us coming in. That a lot of people are gonna say different things. A lot of people outsiders are gonna say a lot of things. But what's most important is that the team keeps focused and keep their head on their shoulders and don't worry about outside factors. Just worry about what we're doing as a team to get better, so we can grow together as one unit and then go out and perform at our level.
So we had Coach Fleck on the podcast early on, and being from Georgia, I mean, you see I got a Gophers shirt on.
It's a medium.
It is a medium, right? It's a medium. So he gives me a hard time about it, but he's just mad because he can't wear it. Yeah, But I have a lot of interest in the Gophers now. I mean, there's a lot of Georgia boys out here. And we talked to Coach Fleck, and he said he loves to recruit Atlanta. And Jasper would be considered, it's up there. He said it was close enough to Tennessee that you weren't a Georgia boy. Right. I said, come on, man. But I mean, it's a lot of Georgia boys out here, man. You get that kind of flavor, that feeling, because just, you got me in the Gopher shirt.
Right. That it's cool to see that, especially, coming from Georgia all the way up here, it's going to be a culture shock to a lot of people. Sure. So, especially for me, Rodney, I knew Rodney and John was on the team. They're from Georgia. So when I came up here on my official, I stayed with them a little bit, and it gives a better connection and an easier connection. And you feel a lot more comfortable because he's from the same spot you is. So it's cool to see a lot of Georgia boys getting recruited though.
Now, I'm still a big dog fan. If I didn't have my Schmedium on, I would show you my big dog tattoo.
It's hideous.
No, it's not. I'll show you. But you played against Nick Chubb.
I did.
And Nick Chubb was a Yoda, so y'all both from small towns up there.
Right.
Now, obviously, Nick Chubb has come back from the injury, probably one of the top 5 backs in the country. And I think y'all 1-1, right?
Right.
How was he in high school to watch?
Can't even really explain it.
Did you play defense?
I didn't.
No.
I wanted to, but I did not play defense. But, Nick Chubb's one of them backs in high school. If he gets past the D lineman, it's over with. It's touchdown. He had tremendous speed, huge. He just ran hard, and, our defense really couldn't do nothing about it. I remember our coach, in the first half, he had probably 300 and something rushing yards in the first half. and our coach came in there, you know, mad at us, saying that's some video game type stuff. So. But when he had 300 in the first half, that should say it all. Like, he was that type of back in high school.
Yeah, but you're being humble, though, because you racked up, like almost 6,000 yards in 4 years of varsity football. Isn't that right?
Yeah, something like that.
Man, that's a lot of yards. That'd be like a Minnesota State record somewhere up there.
That's nothing to brag about.
Oh, really? Come on now. Georgia football? That's some high-tech stuff.
Yeah.
But what about Deshaun Watson? Did you ever play against him? He was a year before you, too, I think.
I did not, but Rodney did play against Deshaun. Rodney and John. Rodney and Deshaun.
Celestine.
Right.
Okay.
They played against Deshaun, and they told me he was a decent high school as well. But it wasn't like they didn't get blown out though. Like Rodney's team stuck in there, so
nice.
But Deshaun did, you know, did his thing.
What's the tattoo? You got the whole left arm painted.
This is a little story. This tells a whole story. Basically, this is me growing up.
Yep.
And it's like, my journey holding a football, kind of my dreams and stuff.
Awesome.
These are lightning strikes. These resemble like the struggles and adversities I had to overcome.
Okay.
And then this is the stairway to heaven. So
I like that
little story.
Dude, that is so cool. Yeah. I like that a lot. Well, lightning bolts is one of my favorite things because I'm like a closet storm chaser. Dude, you got to tell me, north of Atlanta, you had some big storms growing up, right?
Yeah, we did.
Dude, you ever see a tornado?
I have not. Oh. Never seen a tornado.
You go storm chasing, I'll take you.
I can't go storm chasing. I can't risk that.
I told we don't do that. We don't do that stuff. He keep trying to get me to come. He said he a closet. But you got pictures on Twitter in front of a tornado.
That's true. Yeah.
Like, I'll tell you off air what that is. That's some other stuff. Yeah. But so we had Byron Buxton on the show. Mm-hmm. He was our first guest. This is podcast number 12, I think, for us, right?
Yeah.
And we've had some big guests. We've had Greg Jennings, Stephon Diggs, but our first guest was Byron Buxton, another small town Georgia boy. Yeah. Now, when the season's over, me and Byron, we're gonna get some boiled peanuts. Right, we're gonna go eat about 10 pounds of boiled peanuts. Now, you invited. You wanna come?
Yeah, I'll come.
Hang out, eat some boiled peanuts. Man, let's do it. Now, you're not invited because you don't need no more boiled peanuts, big guy.
Unsalted boiled peanuts. Wait, so say it. Okay, it's boiled peanuts.
It's boiled.
It's not boiled peanuts.
Yeah,
how you say it?
Boiled peanuts.
Yeah, there you go.
Come on.
There you go.
You gotta pronounce it. Say the whole thing.
So we got an agreement with Byron. We're gonna go catch a game this month now, right? And we're gonna holler at boiled peanuts. He gonna know who we are, so he gonna come see us and say hi to us. So we're gonna do that to you now. That's how you gonna know the One Hunnit Podcast is there. Okay. We're gonna holler at Georgia and boiled peanuts because you really ain't got nothing to yell. You could yell tornado, you know what I'm saying? But you might scare him to death.
That's okay. That's okay. Yeah. When you graduated and when your football career is over, you might as well go pro. I don't know what would stop you from doing that.
That's the plan.
I saw people compare you to Toby Gerhart, and I was like, dude, that's not even close. Toby Gerhart? I like Toby Gerhart, but no, man. You're far more versatile than Toby Gerhart.
Appreciate it.
Favorite NFL player growing up, and then we'll let you get out of here.
Favorite NFL player growing up would be LT. That was my younger days.
That's a better comparison.
Yeah, that was my younger days, LT. And then when I got kind of like high school, teenage years, I kind of switched to Marshawn Lynch when LT got out of the league.
That makes sense. And that DB number 3 from Purdue from a year or two ago knows exactly what you're talking about. We'll throw up that highlight. You took that left arm and just went, oh, get on my way. Touchdown.
Appreciate it.
Now, see, you can tell the difference in generations here because he said LT, and I'm 40.
Yeah.
I immediately thought Lawrence Taylor. Right? But you talking LaDainian Tomlinson, right? So I'm like, you can tell the difference in generations. You're kind of in the middle, so you didn't know which way to go with that. Just another DSGB.
Yeah, that's what we do. Shannon Brooks, thanks to the Gophers for letting us walk around the Gibson-Nagurski complex with him. That was pretty cool. He's a good player. He's a good player. Gophers are going to have a big year. Regular season opener, August 31st. August 31st. Sucker and Succotash. August 31st against the Khalil Mack-less Buffalo, whatever they're called. What are the Buffaloes called?
Sabres. Dude,
I could do trivia right now and say Buffalo. This is off limits, kid. Say Buffalo, hit Khalil Mack, and you'd lose. Because nobody else has come from that school.
I got one.
You'll get
I'm just kidding. I better Google it.
All right, best of 3. Time to play trivia, baby. Loser eats the Bean Boozled bean. You can play along with us. We'll say a college, and then we go back and forth naming athletes who have gone pro from that college. Any sport.
E-sport.
Okay. On 3.
And if you get challenged and you lose, it's 2 beans.
Right. Okay.
But you got to do it in the studio.
Yep.
All right, man. Well,
1, 2, 3. You went paper. God.
I went paper, baby.
Damn it. Oh.
Yes.
Damn it.
All right.
Erroneous.
No,
Okay.
no.
You can say, you hit the timer, then you go.
Get ready to the
Okay. All right, here we go.
North Carolina.
North Carolina. Mitch Trubisky.
Michael Jordan.
Robert Quinn.
Vince Carter.
Ooh, nice. Jerry Stackhouse.
Rasheed Wallace.
Marcus Banks.
Marcus Page.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah!
What's his name? Why couldn't I think of his name? The goggle-wearing son of a bitch from the Lakers.
James Worthy.
Yeah, God.
Yeah, baby. What do you got there?
That's North Carolina. I see. You did prep. That's not fair.
I didn't prep.
I know you thought
I did
about
not
this.
prep.
See, I had nothing coming in.
I did not prep. Eat the bean and shut up before I hit you with this bat.
Ow.
What do you got? You got to refill it. Just pour it. What do you
Come
got?
on.
This is terrible radio.
No! It's white. Oh, it's white. Please. It looks like coconut. It looks like coconut.
It's not going to be coconut.
You're a loser.
Oh, fudge. That's not fudge. Oh, my God. That's spoiled milk. That's not good.
Oh, God.
That's honestly the worst thing I've ever put in my mouth.
action, boss.
Oh, my God. It's getting worse.
No juice.
He's going to puke. He's going to hurl.
Oh, my
He's
God.
gone. Beast mode.
You got to see Joe right now. He's sweating. He's about to puke.
Dude, that's so bad. All right. Okay, let's play. I got it. I'm good. I don't need the can.
He's about to
I got it down.
puke.
Dude, I can't lose again. I can't eat that one again.
All right.
All right, here we go. Okay.
You got to school. I'm crying.
The countdown.
Oh, gosh.
Ohio State.
Terrell Pryor.
James Laurinaitis.
Cardell Jones.
Greg Oden.
Ezekiel Elliott.
Michael Thomas. Come on! Yes!
Eddie George.
No,
Yes, yes,
that's
yes.
not it.
I got it.
No,
I got it.
that's
I got
not
it.
I get Michael Red. That's a tie. I'm not eating a bean. You did not get it in, and you waited on purpose.
No, actually, I didn't. I was thinking Eddie Jones, but I did get Eddie George.
I don't think we have to go to the replay later. All right.
Okay, for that one to see if I got George out before the
Right.
sound
So
ended.
at the end of the show, we'll take a look.
All right.
Nobody eats a bean.
Listen, I think it was late.
Yeah, it was late.
I think it was
hey,
late.
that's a good Christian man right there.
I think it was late.
Bruh, Jeremy the Georgia Preach, honest.
Integrity. If this is spoiled milk, I am hitting you with this.
That
bat.
ain't spoiled milk. That's pink. That's probably Tutti Frutti.
Oh, God.
Yeah, ball don't lie, bitch.
Oh.
Ball don't lie.
I'm Modi T, bro.
Oh, God, I love that shit.
But that's not spoiled
No
milk. though.
juice.
No, spoiled milk's easily the worst thing out there.
What are you going to...
Yeah.
Hey,
Eat that bean, boy.
what are you going to do if you get spoiled milk again?
I'm going to vomit on your face. If I puke, will you puke?
No.
It's like that Vince Vaughn movie, Four Christmases, where he's like, I'm going to do it too. I'm going to do it too.
No, if you puke, I'm going live.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Last one.
All right.
Kentucky.
Ooh, nice. Carl Anthony Towns.
John Wall.
Nerlens Noel.
Derrick Rose. Oh, he's Memphis.
Oh, yeah, you lose.
No, I
You
corrected myself. Dude,
What? You
why-
couldn't get
No,
Kentucky?
why did I just completely go blank?
Yeah, that's not good.
I totally went blank.
I was blank over here, too.
Oh, my gosh.
I would have to pull, like, Ron Mercer out of my ass or
Listen,
something.
Kentucky literally puts 17 players in the NBA
Michael
every
King
year.
Gilchrist.
And I couldn't
Devin
think of
Booker.
I couldn't think of one.
Yeah, man, that's not good.
The Twins,
Eat a bean, boy.
Saul Smith.
Eat a bean.
I don't think he went pro though.
Woo!
God.
Woo!
Please don't be white. Please
Yeah.
don't be white. Oh my.
He got a white one.
Oh my.
We got a white one.
Oh my. Oh my.
Eat that bean. Come on.
Come on, God.
Come on.
Please be coconut.
God don't love you that much. Yeah, he's gonna puke. Yeah, that's got.
No juice.
That's spoiled milk.
Yes. No juice.
Dude, I'm struggling.
I look at people and I see nothing worth liking.
I see stars
Hey,
right now.
LeBron, you see this guy?
I see stars right now.
I think you're looking at me.
Oh, my goodness.
Hey, KD.
He's an idiot. He's an idiot.
Hey, how's that taste, Pops?
Pathetic performance.
Ooh. Are you done?
Yeah, people that listen to this show.
No more.
You got to eat that bean.
People that listen to this show are going to think these guys are idiots because they can't get more people from these schools. You don't understand the pressure when that music is going.
Oh, it's hard, man.
And there's beans on the line.
dude.
Like, literally.
Yeah.
My eyes are watering.
Yeah. It ain't good. All right, man, let's put a wrap on it. We got the views from the Hunnit. 10 topics each. We run through the world of sports and just our lives in general. You know what it's like being us. I'm going to start this one off. I just noticed that week 1 of the college football season, I believe it's Saturday night, September 2nd, number 1 Alabama against number 2 Florida State. Dude, that's yoked.
It's going to be great. Alabama's
I think Michigan and Florida play in the opener,
Alabama's going to beat them like a drum. Alabama's got something to prove.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Second week of the season, Georgia's coming to Notre Dame. I was going to drive.
Really?
Yeah, listen, I was going to drive down there. Cheapest ticket you can find right now, $800.
Let me ask you something. I'm serious here. How big is your TV?
60. In the man cave.
We'll come get up on that TV.
Yeah, man, we can do that.
All right.
Hey, so I see the scab on your right knee.
Where you
I
going
see the
with that?
scab on your right
I
knee.
got a battle wound.
You want to explain that?
I got tripped in softball, bro.
You didn't dive.
No, fell down. No, I was rounding third, going home from first to home on a single. By the way, oh no, it was a double. And the guys were like, "Oh, you're good. You're up. I turn around, the ball's like coming straight to home plate. So I like almost tore my ACL by planting my left leg hard, falling hard on my right knee. Blood everywhere.
Weekly D-League softball update. I love it.
Injury update.
I love it.
Hey, you want to go to Vegas with me and see Magic Mike live performance?
What is Magic Mike?
The movie.
No.
The male stripper one.
Oh.
No, Channing Tatum's going to be there, dude.
No.
He's actually going to be there for cameos.
No.
He'll get up on that stage and dance.
Got no interest. Yeah, man. Jace Blaylock.
Never heard of her.
He's a 13-year-old from Georgia.
Boy.
Hit a ball 380 feet.
I saw that
into
highlight.
the trees.
Yeah, I saw that
at the Little League
highlight.
World Series.
That was queued up. That was fake. He's a robot.
That's great. But how does it make you feel knowing that a 13-year-old did something you're incapable of doing at 40?
380? Yeah, I am incapable of hitting on 380. There's no doubt. Yeah, that kid's a monster.
Yeah, he's a beast.
I cannot hit a ball 380 feet.
It was funny because they were saying that as he hit it, they were saying it. His coaches say he can hit one in the trees.
Yeah, I know.
Crack.
He did.
Yeah.
And the trees were like, those fences are like 250, right?
Yeah.
Little League fences.
Something like, or 200.
Yeah, he hit it 2 fields.
Oh, most definitely.
That
absolutely.
thing was absolutely tanked.
You'd have to hit it twice to get it that far.
Friday night, how sexy was Bartolo Colon's 8 innings against the Rangers? Actually, no, he went complete game. That's right.
He did.
Complete game against the Rangers. I want you to describe Colon in a sexual way based on that performance. Come on, give it to me. No, seriously, I'll do it if you don't.
No, you're going to have to do it. You know I'm not going down that road.
Walk that fat roll up on this bed and lay down all your might.
You watch any of ESPN's Being PJ Fleck? Friend of the
did.
show.
I watched it. It's really good, actually. I watched episode 1. It's on demand for free. You just tape them all on your DVR.
Is it?
Yeah, well, I got DirecTV. Not for long because they suck.
I got DirecTV too.
I'm going to Sling TV, man. Way cheaper.
Yeah, we'll talk off the air. You're going to regret it.
Yeah. Well, really?
Yeah, man.
All right. Hey, guess who's in the rumor mill? It might be coming out with a new album this fall. Eminem.
George Strait.
Eminem. No, come on. George, you loser. You said George because
Eminem?
Yeah,
Eminem.
Wow. Dude, I watched 8 Mile the other day.
You an Eminem fan?
He should have won an Oscar for that performance.
You an Eminem fan?
Oh, absolutely.
All right.
Yeah, that's what I listen to at the gym when I'm bulking up.
My sources. I got sources.
You got sources?
Told me you signed up for a 5K. Now.
Not yet, technically.
No, hold up.
No, that's not true.
You do understand that doesn't mean 5,000 calories, right?
Hey, when I'm done running, I will eat 5,000 calories. Now I have a problem. I'm allergic to grass pollen, so when I run outside, I also have exercise-induced anaphylaxis, which means if I run outside, I can have an allergic reaction and die.
Can we do a bit
So
one
I
day
take a pill
where we list
before I go.
all of your ailments and talk about them and Google them?
It's my thyroid.
Because you keep saying anaphylactic something.
Sometimes
all I need to know is where does the race start, what time, and when.
They just put a Panda Express in right down the street from me. Oh, boy, I tell you what.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I'm going there tonight.
Absolutely. Why wouldn't you?
Hey, what are you drinking this week? I'm on this Lexington, Kentucky straight bourbon. Real smooth.
I am probably going to
actually
have some white grape cherry juice.
You're such a douche.
Hey, listen, man.
You're the least man of the week.
Listen, man. Our friend, Pat Alfline.
Yeah, Viking center.
First depth chart came out. He has yet to unseat Nick Jensen. Is that his name?
That's Nick Easton for
Nick
one.
Easton.
And that's because you don't know his name is why Pat Alfline has nothing to worry about. He'll be the starting center week 1.
Got it.
Hey, USA Today predicted the Gophers to finish 4-8 overall, 2-7 in the Big Ten. You met our friend PJ Fleck, friend of the show. You agree with USA Today on that prediction?
Absolutely not.
No, their schedules, they don't even have Ohio State.
Listen, I think they go 9-3.
I like it.
9-3. And I think if the ball bounces their way, I think they can compete for the division.
I agree. I like that.
Yep. 1998 Yankees, 2001 Seattle Mariners.
They were good.
Yep. And now the 2017 Los Angeles Dodgers. You studied the rosters.
Yeah, man.
What'd you get? Break it down for me, baby.
This Dodgers team is way better.
You think so?
I'm telling you, with Yu Darvish now, Clayton Kershaw when he's healthy, Alex Wood is your 1, 2, 3. You know who the top pitchers were on the Mariners and Yankee staffs of those years?
Who?
The Yankees, it was Andy Pettitte.
Andy Pettitte,
and he had like a 4.34 ERA. Wasn't even that good. And you know who it was for the Mariners?
Jamie Moyer.
Freddie freaking Garcia. They had Freddie Garcia, Aaron Seeley, Jamie Moyer, and some other cats who just couldn't even hold Kershaw's jock.
Yeah, it was true.
Or Darvish's jock. This team might be the best in baseball history.
Kershaw's legitimately in the argument now for best left-handed pitcher ever.
I agree. Hey, I saw this on Facebook. Tom Brady's reached the Super Bowl 44% of the time in his career. Russell Westbrook's career shooting percentage is 43%. So Brady's actually more likely to go to the Super Bowl than Westbrook is to make a shot.
Something wrong with
that's crazy.
It's something wrong with them stats, though, because, come on, man. He's played 14 seasons, 15, whatever it means. He's had 15 opportunities.
Shoot.
Russell Westbrook took 15 shots yesterday. 2 minutes to go in the game. He took 15 shots. Something wrong with them stats. Man, check this out. You said that Xavier Rhodes was going to get paid.
Yeah.
And he did. But then you talked about the list of stud wide receivers he's going to face at the beginning of the season. Man, look, we can talk about these, but I got a bigger problem. Let me name them. You named them. Michael Thomas, Antonio Brown, Mike Evans, Jordy Nelson, Terrell Pryor, Julio Jones, Kevin Benjamin, A.J. Green. I got a problem with half the names on that list you listing as stud wide receivers.
Are you kidding me?
Come on. First of all, Michael Thomas is not a stud wide receiver. Kelvin Benjamin's coming off an ACL.
That was 2 years ago.
Terrell Pryor's a converted quarterback.
Yeah, he's now in Washington, not Cleveland.
It doesn't matter. He's not a stud wide receiver.
He's being compared to A.J. Green.
And compared, Antonio Brown, A.J. Green, Julio Jones, the only ones on that list.
Yeah, Jordy Nelson really sucks.
He's not a stud wide receiver.
Are you kidding me?
Come on,
You
man.
made the music quick because you're so stupid.
No. Come on. Jordy Nelson's overrated.
Hey, we got a show lined up soon. This is going to be fun. A couple weeks from now. Just a little
you
promo.
talked about this.
We're going to go bowling and talk sports with two of the best high school athletes in Minnesota, Trey Jones and Gable Stevenson.
That's going to be awesome.
Jones, obviously the basketball player. Gable Stevenson, both go to Apple Valley. He's a gold medal wrestler. Probably a future Olympian.
3-time.
And they probably in the same math class.
Gold medal. Back to back.
So a couple weeks coming up. Get ready for that one.
It's going to be awesome. Hey, guess who is the 6th best odds to win NFL Defensive Player of the Year?
Who?
Guess.
Everson Griffin.
No.
Ouch.
He is the guy who's going to win me our bet.
Who?
Vic Beasley Jr., like we like to call him down in the A-Town.
I set you up good on this one.
You did.
Because guess who has the 5th best odds?
I know, Daniil Hunter.
Daniil Hunter, baby.
Dude, listen. All right, so
Let's go, Vikes.
I'm an SEC guy, so I know of Daniil Hunter.
Yeah.
He wasn't a big-time college player. He just wasn't. LSU always breeds these studs who you like, he went to LSU?
Yeah, dude.
That dude was carved from a rock.
Yes, he was.
Did you see that guy in that picture?
Yeah.
I think you guys posted it on Going In.
Yeah.
He is not fair. I mean, he looks almost like me.
He's like 4 of you.
Yeah.
Plus, he's not an idiot.
He is so ripped. He's got to be like 2% body fat.
Hey, next time, Next time Bernice smarts off to you at home, your wife smarts off.
40% below you.
Hey, next time your wife smarts off, you got to take this LeBron line. It's the line of the week. He was watching his kid at an AAU b-ball game.
I'll never say this, baby.
He said the other team showed poor sportsmanship, so LeBron yelled, quote, "Getting the ass like a bike without a seat." That's a good line.
Right. You going to let me come stay at your place if I say that to Bernice?
You won't have to.
Are you going to take me to the hospital?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Or the morgue.
That morgue, more like it.
Honey, I would never say that.
Get in the ass like a bike without a seat. That's such a good line.
The Wolves are holding, and I thought about you when I saw this. The Wolves are holding auditions for the PA announcer job. Give me your best introduction for Jimmy Butler opening night, Target Center, renovated Target Center, packed house. How many does it hold? 21? 21,000?
I think it's like 18.
So 18,000. Lights go out. Moon comes up. Power goes on.
I do this.
And give me Jimmy Butler.
Okay. All right. Fans at Target Center, on your feet. Your starting line.
Wait.
What?
I said give me your best. All right, let's start that again. Go.
No, that was good. Fans at Target Center, on your feet. At small forward from the University of Marquette, number 23, Michael Jordan's illegitimate child, Jimmy Butler.
No juice.
You kind of sounded like
the current guy that just retired.
No, you actually sounded like Fred Flintstone a little bit.
That was pretty good, actually.
No, that was awful.
You try it.
That was awful.
You try it. You try it. Don't eat the mic either. You blow the whole thing.
I'm not going to eat the mic.
All right, come on now.
And now, starting at small forward for your Minnesota Timberwolves. What number is he?
23.
Number 23 from Chicago's South Side.
He's actually from Texas.
Where's he from?
He's from Texas.
What's his name again?
Jimmy Butler.
Okay. When did we sign him?
Like a month or two ago.
Okay. Jim. Is his name Jimmy or Jimothy?
He's not Jimmy. No.
Jim Butler.
Dude's name's not Jim.
You think they're going to hire either one of us?
That was so bad.
It's cool. All right, man, last one.
I'd kill myself. Hey, did you ever go to Jerry Kill Gopher camps with Trey?
With my son? Yeah, I did.
Okay, so what were those like, and how do you think those compare to what you saw at Gophers practice today with PJ Fleck?
Probably, man, listen. Honestly, Jerry Kill would roll up on you at those camps to come through and watch kids, and you'd never know.
Hey, Heather Fleck just tweeted at me.
He was there. Listen, I'm guessing if PJ Fleck rolls up on your group,
you know what's coming.
Yeah, you're gonna hear him coming.
I like that.
Last one, man.
All right,
I got another reason. Are we counting?
You can't count past 6 because you're from Georgia, but yeah, we can count.
1,417.
Yeah.
Why Georgia's better than Minnesota?
That ain't true.
Guess who's from Athens?
A lot of people are from Athens, Georgia. Jesus Christ, I don't know.
Fran Tarkenton.
Okay, of course he is.
He actually was born in.
Seriously?
Yeah, he was actually born in Richmond, Virginia, but his dad was a minister, a Methodist preacher.
Yeah.
And he moved down to Georgia. He went to Athens High School. It's high school in Athens.
You got one in there.
Went to the University of Georgia.
You don't teach anything, but you got a high school.
Well, he showed up.
More like a homeless shelter.
Then he went to the University of Georgia.
He was a Georgia Bulldog?
He made his way to Minnesota.
So you're basically telling me that the Vikings' best quarterback of all time is only here because of you and Georgia.
No, the Vikings' best quarterback of all time is from Central Florida. Dante. Come on, Dante. Golly.
I hate most people.
Yeah, me too.
Man,
Yeah.
you are the worst.
Did you fart?
No, I did actually a little while ago.
It just made its way over here, man.
All right, man. Hey, thanks to Shannon Brooks. Thanks to the Gophers.
Yeah,
Paul
man.
Rovnak, the PR guy, for setting it up. He's a beast.
Yeah.
He's been hooking us up
He
with
gets
PJ
us-
Fleck.
Hey.
We were going to get Rodney Smith and Shannon Brooks, but we couldn't get them both at the same
Too
time.
much Georgia in one place,
Yeah,
man.
too much Georgia.
Listen,
Don't like that.
y'all pay attention. By the time this show comes out, we probably done unveiled the logo.
Oh, the new logo.
Shout out EJ.
Hey, we really appreciate it. If you go onto iTunes or
Yep.
wherever you find us,
Go on iTunes.
download us, subscribe,
Yeah.
rate us, and review us. It this just makes it so much easier
Absolutely.
for us to get by. We don't get paid to do this.
We don't. If you go to iTunes and search One Hunnit Podcast, spelled out, One Hunnit with a T.
Hunnit.
You'll find us.
You find us.
All the episodes.
You want to know why?
I've been rocking this beast mode thing kind of hard.
That's why.
That's why we do it, man.
All right, man.
We
Zeke's
do
here.
it for
We
the
got to
love.
go.
Zeke is here. We got to go. Hey, man. I was great. You was all right.